Shalom Aleichem Chevra. Have you ever wondered why do we seek out pleasure and entertainment? I believe that the root of all desire is the need for chiddush. Let me explain. When Hashem tried to make the world's tikkun in one shot with Adam Arishan and Gan Eden, it failed. That's why Hashem decided to divide up the work in small bits and pieces. With 613 mitzvahs, 6,000 years of work, and millions of different people. But every moment of our lives is a chance to bring a little bit more light into the world that never existed before. And in this way, over time, all of mankind accomplishes what was impossible to accomplish in one shot. It's sort of like a car jack. We can't pick up a car with our bare hands, but if we use a jack and make hundreds of little turns of the crank, we can lift up the car in the end. So man was created for chiddush, to find new light at every moment. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the bad in the same as he created the good. So in the same way that our souls desire a new godly light at each and every moment, our body desires new pleasures, Hischadshus, something new each and every moment. A person who fails to feel any Hischadshus in his life becomes very quickly depressed. I was thinking maybe that's why the word chiddush and the word sameach are almost the same letters. Both of them have a shin and a ches, and the daled and mem are interchangeable because they're both multiples of 4. You can't have simcha without chiddush. And that's why man is always chasing pleasure. Because by nature, we were built to use every moment to bring a new light to the world that was never here before. So when we misuse this koyach and we focus on our bodies, we end up seeking pleasures. Our minds perceive each pleasure as something new. Why are people always reading the news? Does it really matter that somewhere in the world there was an earthquake or a murder or somebody won the lottery or that the Yankees beat the Mets? All these things happen millions of times in history. What difference did it really make? But as human beings, we're always seeking chiddush. We always need to know what's new so we can feel hischadshus. Otherwise, life feels meaningless. And that's why we seek pleasure. When we look at things we shouldn't, what's really happening is that our soul is looking for something new, a new revelation, a new hispilus, something to be amazed at. Hashem made every woman look different, so we're fooled into believing that every time we look at another image on the computer or a woman on the street, we're going to discover something new. The internet promises endless novelty, millions of pictures and videos, each one supposedly different. But we know this is all an illusion. As soon as we give in, we wake up and we ask ourselves, what were we looking for there? We know what's there. It's all the same flesh and blood. There's nothing new there. But here's the amazing thing. Hashem wants us to find chiddush. We were built this way so that each and every moment we bring a new light to our souls and to the world. Like Chazal say, B'chol yoim yu beinecha kechadoshim. Each and every day, the Torah and mitzvahs needs to be like new to us. But we get to choose where we want to find our chiddush. If we decide to find chiddush in the news, whether it's politics, sports, or we look to find chiddush in entertainment, to watch the latest movie that came out, or if we seek to find new pleasures in food or in looking at things we shouldn't, etc., we become quickly disillusioned. We were hoping for something new, but we end up feeling empty because there's really nothing new under the sun. As Shlomo HaMelech says in Koheles, Ein kol chadash tachas hashomesh. This world doesn't provide anything of substantial chiddush. And the emptiness that we feel makes us seek out even more taiva in the fleeting hope that maybe next time we'll feel something new. We're always seeking to feel the way we felt that first time. We're always chasing that elusive feeling of chiddush that we once felt, but we never find it. So we get to choose. If we make a decision that we don't want to seek chiddush in taivas and havolim, we want to seek chiddush in ruchnius, then Hashem will supply us with the feelings of chiddush in Torah and avodas Hashem. Because a human being can't live without it. We were built for chiddush so that we use every moment to make a new tikkun, to bring a little bit more light to the world. So if we tell Hashem, I don't want to take chiddush from empty things. I know there's no real chiddush there. It's all the same. We all return to dust. It's only an illusion of chiddush. Hashem, I don't want to take chiddush from illusions. I want to find chiddush in you. Then Hashem will open our eyes and we'll start to see chiddush in Torah. We'll start to feel hischadshus. We'll start to be nispoiled from ruchnius. We'll feel a freshness in our avodas Hashem because Hashem is infinite and His Torah and wisdom is infinite. So each ruchniistic pleasure we feel is a real and an eternal chiddush. Rabbi say it's one or the other. We can't have both. If we're seeking Chiddush and Taivas, our Avodas Hashem will feel stale and boring, the same old road each and every day. But if we start to seek Chiddush in Hashem, Hashem will provide us with constant simcha and hischadshus in Avodas Hashem.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.